So, today we have a transfer special episode preparing for a season in League One, so very exciting. I've done some reload some players, but that's basically everything I've done, because I wanted you to see everything, so this might be a long one, but hope you do not mind. So let's just get into it. Welcome back to my lower league management save here with Guiseley. And we, if you haven't seen, feel free to check out the recent episode, which was the playoff, where we beat Charlton and then won against Guiseley. So yeah, you can skip forward because it is very long, so you can skip forward to like the last 15 minutes, because there I believe was the final. So magnificent. I have not done too much so far, except I've done some reloads. Actually none of our players contract is going out except these two. Leverty, I did not think it's been great, and I don't think it's going to improve. I might change my mind, but right now I feel like his technicals is not really cut. Danny Connolly as well is not really good enough. Jimmy Anderson as well, he wasn't outstanding. So the ones that I reload is Bollard. I know he wasn't great, but I think he might be decent in League One still. Barnett was not that good. He was good, but not that good. So we reload him. Fortunately, we have to pay for his witches, which is... And then Fowler as well, we got in. Most of these have potential for League One, even if I feel like most of them are a League Two still, so we definitely have to improve. I probably will go mostly on free transfers and such, but firstly we should... I think I'm going to do Arsenal there straight off, and then we Liverpool, can we do them there? Then in the middle, just because I will not super exploded actually, but I've seen others do it, so I'm like, oh well. Away or locally. Okay. So there we have 3 matches at least, and now we have 2. I have a shortlist, so I will go through that as well and see what kind of players we have. That's very nice though. They will get 100,000 just because, as you see, or we actually have 1 million, so we got a lot of money, but a lot more wages as well. I'm probably going to sell Watson, not because I want that, because he don't want to stay here basically. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, because I did not, which I forgot about, I did not strengthen the train. It's just bizarre, because if you check here, we have like the best coaching, and we could have just strengthened with 1 coach though. So let's see, who is the one here I've seen before. Right backs, we have 2 right backs though. Whitmore, not really good enough. I'm going to try to get Adam Kevinich. I don't know. Feel free to tell me how you're supposed to. He has a lot of potential. He's just 20 years old and they want to get rid of him. Chelsea, his contract is not going out. Tucker as well. Fortunately, it's not good enough for League One. This might be the issue, to find someone that's good enough. Just League Two as well. He looks fairly decent, but he's also a decent League 2. Isn't the 1 month? I don't understand. It was a lot more, but I guess it isn't. No, so I guess we're going to get rid of this. The problem is he's not really much better than everyone else there, so... Is there anyone... We can't afford him though. He's good crosses though, but he doesn't want to go to us. Not outstanding, and he can't be better in League 1. I think we might actually check here. It might be more players that I haven't seen, or it is just these players. Barely decent. His experience as well, but he's just a League 2. He's better though than Gary Byrne, but was why I did not get that many. Connolly, 14,000 seems a little bit too much. Kavanaugh at least. Givens. You see, even if they have League 2, or even if they have 3.5 stars, they're still not good enough. Walters, I was checking on, was really impressed by him, and we need strikers. He is leading player for League 2, so hopefully I feel like we have gone up too early, whatever to say. Prosser, I think there is one player that I have, or that I have scout, or there's he looks really good though. Compensation 0. How is that possible? Woodman, okay, he's not good enough, right? Or is as good as everyone else, but he's not. He's not a League 1 goalkeeper, but he would still be as good as all of the other. Yeah, as you can see, this is going to be a struggle to find players that is good enough. Vitesse. How is he playing? Leo Connor. Can we loan him maybe? Not really. Woodman would be great though. You're still Birmingham after all. Or a way bigger club than me. Thank you. Yeah. And that's not great, but I'd rather not have players that is not interested in staying here. What else was? Yeah, Bayern it was. That's probably too much. Probably no one is going to want to take that. Is there anyone else that I want to let go? Adam Hoyt has actually tired his career. Castle loaned out maybe. This will probably be at least 30 minutes. Liam Morris, I like him, so I'm probably not going to let him go. Tony Agger. We might loan him out actually. What is this clubs? Are they? They are probably not, so I don't really know. So let's see here on our, yeah. Here at least we have, we need actually definitely central defenders as well, and goalkeepers. This is the problem. This is the problem. Most of them don't have the potential to even get that much better. I was looking at him, but that's potential for League 2. Let's ask you then, Tony Anderson. Can you find a goalkeeper on loan? That's Fitten. And Ryan Martin. Poten. Not sure that he's good enough. We definitely need... I'm just going to look at loans first, because we have some money, but I don't want to spend it if it's not necessary, so to say. first try to go for all our random national. This is just loans, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm still going to loan him out. 9,000 seems a little bit hefty, even for him. Assistants say sick or pay him whatever you need, basically. Okay, so we are definitely getting Adam Kavanaugh. So that's the question who we should have then. Sturridge. Sturridge can play on the, and we need every resource we can, or every player we can get, basically. We should actually schedule some more matches. Usually I play all the friendlies, but probably right now I'm not going to do that because it's going to take time and such. Now I don't know when we start the league. That's a little bit, it might just be really sad and really like nothing happening here. 6,000. That's not too bad. Really excited about him. He might. How much? But he has potential for League One. But yeah, we saw that our goalkeeper wasn't great, so he has at least potential, and that's the problem with most of our other goalkeepers. They did not really have potential. He's better distribution already. Better mentals, better... It's difficult because I don't want to just sell players and then we don't have... sorry. We are probably going to get in, I don't know how much did not come in here. Adam Kavanaugh, 7,000 there and 5,000, and we have to... Yeah, we have a lot of wages though, so it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, it's unfortunate because most of the players are not good enough. Do we have any... What are we getting in now? We're getting in goalkeeper and a right winger. We need a defensive midfielder. Darby. He's not... He's about the same, but he's not as good. No. Tommy Anchor. He's better though, but he's not as good. Who is this? Pilkington. He looks fairly good and even potential. And the same with him. He will not even cost anything, so I'm probably going... I should probably check to see how good this is compared to the other left backs here. I don't want to get rid of Liam Morris. Okay, yeah. Compared to the other one, I think I'm going to get rid of Tim Salmon because I know Liam Morris doesn't have either the best technical stats, but I still feel like he fills a role and... Okay, his crossing is still terrible, man. He has good long throws, good tackles. Basically his own project as well. And I don't feel like yeah, it might be a mistake, but he's been fairly average the 2 seasons he's been here, so I'm not been like super impressed or anything. So I think we're going to try to sell him, especially now when I will probably do a transfer roundup in the next episode or whatever, or at least go through them a little bit fast. That looks fine, but he's not going to want to have that 5.5. No, that then. Seriously. The estimated value. Never mind then, Andy Pilkington. Be a douche. Be a douche. For sure. He's too expensive. I think everyone here is too expensive. None of the contract. Is he good? Decent. Still for being like a Brownlee, but he's still just fan from a national player. I don't understand why it takes so. Adam Hoyt has found one player. Alvin John. Yeah, fortunately when you go up through the leagues, players get better and better. We need better players. He looked fairly decent. He can just be a League 1, League 2 player. So that's unfortunate. Let's go through a little bit more here. Let's see if anything happens. Get any of this loans done. But the question is, can't see. That's so annoying that we can't see exactly how good he can become. But no, I'm going to say no. Especially the Notts County. I don't feel like Notts County is the team really. Let them go to. Or they are a League 1 team, right? Yeah. But still, I'm not going to let them go there. Hopkins. Was this? Don't remember this. Oh, see, youngster we brought in. I don't know why he is seen here at transfer screen instead of the normal youth screen or whatever. Blackpool, Blackburn. Wages here. He's just 22, but feel like we should. How much did I sign him for? Okay, it wasn't too much, only 5,000, but I feel like we should at least get 40,000, but it's always difficult to sell players. But at least when you are a low club, and these other clubs, they kind of overpay sometimes, but playing with Milan, it's just so difficult to actually get like good deals. Sometimes I had to like just get the players out just for like no money whatsoever. So dropping out of League 1, so I don't feel comfortable whatsoever. I believe I said to the player after the playoff final and the first team meeting of the season, I said, fight bravely for relegation, because I feel like that's the only thing realistic. Oh, it is the world. Nothing really happening here though, which is unfortunate. And they haven't. I don't like this. It takes just too long for them to scout players, even if it was. We got more. We got the sell-on fee at the other club. I think I might go to Blackburn instead of Stockport. How many players do we have? I need to see here. 22. So it's not like we have players as such. We have almost the opposite, rather. I feel like our defense probably could, if we get another central defender and left back, I feel like we could deal. It's just the goalkeeper mainly. I feel like we could deal with it, but don't really know about. I feel like our strikers and the midfield is our biggest issue. Okay, that's nice. Hopefully it says yes to Millwall, that is a championship team, because 350,000, that's really good money. But he's probably going to say yes to the other club instead, because sometimes players are stupid like that. Maybe he realized I'm not going to get playing time. It's unfortunate. Alright, it was a player, what is it called, Wood, I believe, Dan Wood. Scout him, see if he's good enough. It doesn't seem, he's good defensively, but doesn't seem like he's speed-wise. Doesn't really have it. It's mostly defensively. Itzel, which is weird. I need to see as well if there are any interest in Whitmore. Because if there are, I might sell them. Even if we got them in here, if we wouldn't have gone up. Because now going up is kind of... no, it doesn't seem like anyone is interested. And I'm willing to give him one other season. Pierce... It just seems like there are these Irish clubs, unfortunately. I wish we would have got some more, at least 31,000 then. We're going to at least get rid of 3 players here. And oh, I forgot as well, we probably will get some more wages in because we have a lot of players here in the youth team and loaned out. Hasn't been outstanding, no, it doesn't say even he's good enough for Vanarama North and South. Well, it was a while since we was there. Why does it take so long time to confirm this? I don't care about freaking Brentford and Watford. You just should just sign for us, that's basically it. I'm probably going to cut out like some loading. What's happening here? Pierce. I like Pierce, but he's terrible. It would be fair. He's a decent player for Panorama National. And he's not own project, so I think I might sell him. But try to get some decent money for him. 40,000. 20,000 then. Luton Orient, isn't they playing? They play in League 1. Why do they want to sign a player that's basically Vanarama national player or and other clubs, to be fair? How they are thinking, really. When they sign players that isn't really good enough. They're just like, oh, we are going to sign this player, but I mean, he's not really good enough. Why are you going to sign him? You will not get any more game time. Probably the players they already have in the project can need, but it would be worse if it isn't that. Squad registration. 1 player train at club. Yeah. Then we have Liam Morris. Elsewhere we have. Okay, that's his place. Else we have Gary Castle as well. I've not been able to loan him out, and he's overachieved, so yeah, no worries there. And as you can see, I believe everyone is trained at Nation, so yeah. And these, or at least 2 of them, yeah, Barnett and Silk might get homegrown at club if they stay here. Finally, with Woodman. How is he worse than Bayern? I don't understand that, to be fair. A little bit less electricity or a little bit less aerial and a little bit less communication, but he's still 4 years younger, so oh man, that took a lot of from our wage money there. No, why is it? Because all of the extra bonuses. Oh yeah, he went to Birmingham instead. What a twat. He had the chance to go to Millwall, but he went to Birmingham instead. You're never probably going to get back to the club just because you did that. It was like 150,000 more if you would have gone to, or no, 100,000 more if we would. I don't know. I might actually maybe sometimes give too little wages for him. So Crew, Bird, the main thing, yeah, I have to see. Just stupid that they scouted this play. Oh well, yeah, can definitely sign them. It just cost way too much out of my expensive, definitely money we have in the wage budget. Andrew Wire. He looks really good, but he's too expensive. And they look really good, but none of them are like players which we can afford. And he's just super expensive, not even good for League 1, so that's great as well. That's great. When I saw now, he might be a player which we have both in League 1 and in Championship, because he had potential for that. And maybe, you don't know, he's trained at Tottenham after all. He might be a decent, or at least a backup keeper in Premier League. But oh well, it is a long way to then. Predictions by the media is going to be definitely at the bottom. I wouldn't be surprised if it said just they're going to finish mid-table. Then I'm even more worried. So here we get some players out. Fortunately, none of those really give us too much. Well, I need to see here how much of the wage money we can get in, actually. How much. That balance looks really good, but I don't want to challenge it, though. Because I know that if I'm 2 million in the bank, I might go for it, but it seems scary to go for... Yeah, I want to improve the clubs, training facilities, all that, but I believe most of the time it's cost like over 1 million, so I'm a little bit worried that it will happen the same that happened last season or the season before that. It will just be, oh no, we don't have the wage money for it, because we're getting Kavanaugh, and even if I like Sturridge, he did a really solid season. His physical are really good, but his mentals are not great enough, and his technicals are not really either good enough. So we will try to boost up this. I'm just surprised that teams that are higher up than us just, oh well, we want to sign him. Yes, I mean, yes, he did a superb season and 12 goals, but looking at those stats, he's probably, and him being like 25 years old, he's probably not going to get that much better, really. So him we're guessing in. So we got in 2 players. I think that's not going to cut in it if we're going to try to stay in. Even if, you never know, it could be some players just like in League 2 that Tommy Agger that was superb, that just steps up, even if it's the game says just they are not good enough for the league. In my Terry, let him go on free. Gay, let him go on free as well. But I don't know if we have to pay them anything in compensations, fees and such, and I don't either know if I may be decent in Vanarama National, but we are not there anymore. But our reputation, I believe we are 2-star reputation now on the club. I might check what I have. I think I have 2.5 or maybe even 3 stars. So I'm kind of overgrowing the club or whatever. Yeah, status high and so with 2 stars. Me as a manager has 2.5 stars. But yeah, I will not leave the club. Have you find no? You have find no one. Basically 1 player each. Pilkington, be reasonable, please. 6. I mean, I don't know. It was not that much great. He has great mentals though. So that's the thing, but he's not that much better. That looks fine. So Andy Pilkington we're getting in here. Him I believe we had, this was lonely in 1 season, so we have left back coming in. I wanted him, but unfortunately he's gone to Hull now, because he's a Leeds project from the beginning. It's too expensive, everyone. He looks decent. McNeil, but he's not good enough still. Dillian. Adu, comparing to Adu. That's interesting. They actually have a... He is really superb. Surprising that he plays for such a... Oh... Sutherland player from the beginning. Yeah, be unreasonable. Be freaking unreasonable. And we have Jonathan White, but still he's not good enough. He's not, even if a lot of potential, it's not good enough right now. Stephen Whittaker. Oh, another. I would love that. Another Manchester City player. Hope that we don't have to. No, his contract is going out. So Michael Thomas looks fairly decent as 2 stars only, though. Might actually. Okay, that's not interested in transfers. Might be more helpful. There's potential, but it's not great right now. Is they showing a lot of player. Ike. I've seen him before. It's not either. 2 stars. It's not really wow factor on that. He's fairly good, but yeah, he can't head. That's the main thing. Can't head whatsoever for in heading. That's a little bit disappointing, to be fair. Transfer listed by Wrexham now. Pat Jennings. He looks... But he's probably a 7 or managed. League 2. He's as good as Silk, though. He's better, though. Or he has more aerial reach. But elsewhere, can't improve. The right back would need a backup right back, maybe. How? That's unfortunate. I mean, he's not bad, but need to compare him to my first choice here. I mean, he has some good stats. He's not good right now. And I would like to definitely have some players that is good enough for... And here we can't loan him. Pretty sure. Tony Perry? Not really. I need where there's one other thing that we need, and that's the left winger. He has potential for League 1. He's definitely better though. Yeah, he definitely looks like a player we should get in. Ricky, he looks really good though, but I can't see the full of him right now. Strikers, that's probably a Hawkins, Ellis Hawkins. What is he? He has potential for League 1, but potential, I don't know, in League 1. It might just be that we're still considered League 2 team, so we don't get all the best players which we should get. I think that could be a reason for it. I don't know what else it would be otherwise. Why we not getting players scouted. Fortunately, it doesn't want to go to us. I will still try. Okay, 300,000. That's a little bit too much. Even for it. He's not good enough for a well, he's good enough for a League 2 team, but still he doesn't want to join us. It's pretty cool that he was... Did he play in Panorama National, I believe? Yeah, we could have keep it in, but I feel like sometimes you need to get players in. Ooh, that TV money. That sweet, sweet TV money. 600,000. That's insane. Carnival Cup against Hull. So we have the first match of the league is against Lincoln. Surprisingly, we are not bottom of the table. I'm kind of... Okay, we share the bottom, but... Fleetwood. How bad season must Fleetwood have if they are 18, so 48. I need to see here. 46, 47. So probably to be, there was over 50, so probably to be really sure we need over 50 points. So Bayern is going to go out soonish. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's Barrow. Is Barrow the... I'm confused now. Thought it was Barrow in that. Okay, Barrow is the first match. They are expected bottom of the table. So really important match just right away there. Oh well, it is what it is. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's good enough. I'm at least going to play up to July. I might not play through everything, because I still like to play the friendlies, even if it takes a long time. I am that person that like the friendlies since you actually, it's cool because then you can see like patterns and how it's going. It doesn't always matter, but it's nice still. Okay, you can check the stats and all, but it's just better to see in the and what kind of things need to improve and such. So yeah, I guess we'll see here if there are any changes. I'm kind of confused by that, to be fair, how they still can be 3 stars if they are not good. We'll probably need to check now, because it might, their ability might have been better, but the stars is so weird sometimes. I believe 3 stars should be, he's good enough for the league, but unfortunately it isn't that. So Bollard is, no one basically is a League 1 player ever operating. Or Billy Armstrong is good enough for League 1. He is not, to be fair. It's just sad. So we have 1 player basically. Yeah, that was good choice by me to not let Billy Armstrong go, because he's basically our best player by a mile shot. But we're getting some players here. Not too much for Pilkington there. 25,000. Yeah, we have to pay. I believe even if their contract is going out, we have to pay for, which I think is a little bit weird. It wasn't that in the older games that you had to pay for all the, or you had to pay it, but it did not show up like in the transfer budget. I guess it makes more sense that it showed up in transfer budget. So Pilkington, no, Notts County, you are not getting him. Let's go away. So we get 300,000 already in there. So some of the loans will end here. I think I might just go to the 1st of June, and then we'll see what kind of transfers. So it will not be the full transfer window, because I have the friendlies as well. But yeah, I've recorded about 55 minutes now. I'm not happy. Well, watch out, you might be sold soon. Fight bravely, yeah. He would... It's just 4 stars though. Potential. It's really bizarre. 14 players just... I don't understand why what my I think we can add them though later if they go in here. But I don't know if everyone even there is good enough. Let's see here. Woodman, is he good enough for league? No. Oh, what? Where is he? Shouldn't be in the youth team just when he has 5. Also, he's still... That's silly game. I know he's but still, he's as good as Webster, so it's like, really? Like I said, I don't like the stars when it's at 3 stars. Then it should be that he's good enough, but nope. Apparently not. That's really bizarre with the stars there. So Sturridge, I want to see how much we signed up for. Signed up for free, selling him for 73,000 plus sell on Claw there, so some really good business done. I guess we'll see how much money we make. We might make even 500,000 just. I think Webster is going to stay, but he's just going to be a backup third choice. I don't know. Some players might stay even if they are not good enough. Because at the same time, I don't want to... Probably going to make still like 10 signings or whatever. But still, I don't want to make like just a full new team or like 20 players. Because I think there will be an issue to just get them to perform. And yeah, Liam Morris is definitely going to stay, even if he's probably the worst player in the team. But to be fair, he has a lot of stuff that's almost yellow. And he was really good in League 2. Both, okay, was not that good in, as in Vanarama National, but still. He's a local lad, so why not have him still? That's basically my reasoning for having him still in the team. Whittaker. So let's see here. We have Whittaker. Just go away, Sheffield United. I don't want you. I don't care if you're in Premier League even. I don't want you. I want to play with my favorite team here. And it's gone pretty good, and we even gone up earlier to League 1 than I thought. Thought it definitely would take like 5 seasons, and it did just take 2 seasons. League 1 is probably going to be tougher, but Championship, I don't know. I think it took 7 seasons to go through in Vanarama National. I think it might take 12 or like 10 seasons, so yeah, we're in for a ride. Or I'm probably going to continue with this save even if Football Manager 2000 and 2020 come out, because I have a save in mind. And then that is, I might just say it right now, Brentford PA, because they actually were a team that played. They are rivals to Guiseley, but they are a team that actually played in the first division. It was a long while ago, but it was in... It still has potential though. Basically, it's not bad though. I want to give him a new contract. How much it was on that? Yeah, let's give you a new contract. Still one of few players that actually have potential for more. Sam Johnson, how good is he then? Do he have potential for League 1? Yes, he has. So should probably loan him out here. I usually go for 50, just because I feel like 100 it doesn't often happen. Yeah, unfortunately, Andrew Clark, you have not have the what to call it. You have not have the progress which I wish for. Did we have someone? No, we have no one. So I'm going to probably just for now just have a 4 defenders or central defenders. Right back, that's for sure. And central midfielder. A goalkeeper that is at least 3 stars, maybe even better. Yeah, definitely a right back, that's priority. And a goalkeeper. Defensive midfielder as well. And left winger. Strikers, kind of, but I think those, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 positions is prioritizing, but as you can see, they're all brownish, so yeah. What, can he play? Can he? Yeah, oh, right, I've signed him and he can play there. That's stupid. I don't understand. He was outstanding. Still, he's not good enough. So yeah, we will probably try to sign some more players and such. So this is the signing. I might just round up here and just show you the signings. So William Woodman, a youngster from Tottenham, has never played a match, but he looks really good potential. Leader though, well, he's just 18. Stephen Whittaker, got him in from Manchester City's youth team. They let him go. He's about the same as Adu, I want to say. He has potential for championship. Unfortunately, it's not good enough. And now for League One, that might be current theme with all the signers. Adam Kavanagh is though good enough. Signed him for free. Had to pay some money. I believe it's our... Yeah, he's got 7,000. It's our biggest payment or whatever. And then we have Andy Pilkington. That's probably going to be our first choice there. Really good mental for just being 23. I mean, he might improve at least a little bit. Decent crossing, decent passing. Yeah, I guess mentals or physicals could be a little bit better. And then we let go of these ones. The big loss is Brian Watson. That unfortunately did not want to stay. I wanted to keep him, not that he's outstanding or anything, but he has potential for more, so yeah. And released players, which might not be that interesting. Adam Hoyt, Andy Omran, Bill Guy there as well. Terry Gambles, this was the youth players. Andy Omran will let go. He is just a Vanarama national player. He was though over Shima, a really good free kick taker, and unfortunately Scott Ireland will let go as well. He has not improved that much. Played a little bit in League 2 there, but yeah, he was not good enough for that. So unfortunate. I believe, yeah, played 61 matches, not too bad still. But yeah, unfortunately come in a time where we went up to League 2 there. So yeah. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this extremely long episode. And I see you soon again. So bye!